on. There we go. Alright. Alright, so how I'm gonna do this is,
I also have
alright,
to.
wrong thing. So I'm gonna, like, use, no, never mind. Yeah, I guess I can do it. Hold on. Alright, let's do this. Alright. This is how I'm gonna use live chat real quick. If I even can. Wait, hold on. Oh, crap. Alright, wait, wait. Ah, screw it, screw it, screw it. Alright, alright. My arm hurts. I don't know why. Alright, when I'm reacting to this, I may not look at the chat. We have 8 minutes, so say what you want to say before, like, look at the chat. If any of us are watching, which it says there's 0 freaking people. Right now it says 1, okay. So basically, I won't be able to see the chat, so you guys might as well, put the things when you can. So, yeah. 7 minutes, okay. Dude, my arm hurts. I don't know what it is. It's just like the inside of my elbow. Really hurts. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Let me check Discord. See what's going on. Alright. Alright, man. Alright. 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 6 minutes. I don't know what it is, but like my elbow, like the inside of my elbow really hurts. Well, not like so much. It's just like a nerve, like going into it. I don't know. It's like my left arm. I don't know what the hell it is. But alright, alright, alright. 4 minutes. Let me just check the chat probably like 2 more times, and then I am done. Minutes. Let me just check the chat probably. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Alright. Dude, why can't Alpha Ninja Warrior just be now? I wonder if I'm in episode 1 or am I like in episode 2? Because this can go either like two ways if he's working with this like episodes. Either option A, he could do every single stage 1 run and do it into one. And wait for like the stage 2, stage 3, stage 4 runs for like later. If there is. All I know is that there is a stage 2. There is no way in hell that there's not. Stage 1 was like hella free. And the second one will be like Rising Ninja Warrior. It would do half like now and then half later. Me personally, I've been like thinking I'm in like episode 1. Because like the last 2 seasons I've been absolute crapping. I've gotten out in qualifying twice. And season 2 I improved by like 1 obstacle, failing 1.2. So that's why I'm probably gonna be in this episode already, and then I'm gonna wait like 2 episodes. Like if it's weird, cause like my qualifying ever since like the qualifying and semifinals for Alpha Ninja Warrior, I've been doing horrible in qualifying into my formats. Nowadays, and then when it's like Sasuke format, I do like decent in. Like I'm not like terrible. I'm not saying that for this comp. However, all I'm gonna say is yeah. All I'm gonna say is that I did run this comp. That's all I'm gonna say. Even though I probably told you like most of you guys in my run, but like okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright. Alright, that's it. That's the last time I'm checking the chat, so yeah. Bro. Can 2 minutes go by any faster? I'm just checking through Discord. We're gonna turn like the volume down a little bit. Alright. Six seconds. Okay. Alright. As you can see from the thumbnail, Jamie Dorino also competed. Apparently. Yo, it's Yas. Yo, it's Yas 1 2 3 4 5 1. Hey, let's go. The premiere is beginning shortly. Yeah, baby. To chill blob, dude. Alright, just clock. Let's start this bad boy. No way, it's Janter G or Janter G. Here we go. Alright, this is fun. I like U2's thing, but it just like carries on the time. I know it still doesn't make him like more hype, but like it just carries on with the time. It's so annoying. It's basically worthless other than just like make a time. Here we go. I've actually seen it before, and it's pretty strange. So. Ten, 9, 8. Alright, good luck.
This is Alpha Ninja Warrior. Over the next few weeks, we're going to see the top 150 competitors in all of the lands try out our new 4-stage course. I am your host, Alpha VR370, and I am ecstatic for this season of Alpha Ninja Warrior. Instead of doing the original qualifiers, semifinals, boot camp, then grand finals, we shortened it to only the grand finals so all of the competitors could have a chance to win it all. The rules are simple. There are 4 stages, and to get to one, you have to clear the one before it. And if you fall at any point, you are eliminated. Today, we're going to see the first 50 of the 150 competitors.
Yeah, I told you.
People like James Moha and Ninja Noah 631 trying to get
I'm sorry.
in a row.
I'm sorry.
We also have some newcomers, including Milksto is back, who is a YouTuber from back in the day who is returning to Roblox Ninja Warrior. And we also have Jamie Dorino, a very well-known competitor in the Roblox Ninja Warrior community. Before we get started, let's see what the obstacles are. Stage 1 is a challenge of speed and skill as you have to go through 8 obstacles to reach the end. The first obstacle is momentum control. First, you have to manage your jumps across 3 slippery pillars, and then you gotta make it over to the tires with a sideways wraparound across a big piece of glass. The second obstacle is the spin cycle. First, you have to land and swing on the vertical spinning ring and make it over to the second spinning ring, which has a horizontal spin. Then you gotta time your jump to the dismount. The third obstacle is back and forth. First, you gotta swing on the first bar,
Cringe name.
which has a forward push. Then you gotta swing on the second bar, which has a backwards push. The fourth obstacle has been in every season of Alpha Ninja Warrior so far. This is the jumping spider. The trickiest part about this is
Cringe name.
on the trampoline and getting a jump that is high enough, far enough, where you can wedge yourself in between the 2 narrow walls. After that, you gotta maneuver across the ledges until you get to the dismount. Now the fifth obstacle is another new one. It's the pillar circle. First, you gotta go across 3 falling pillars that fall at random times. The second part of this obstacle is getting on a little plank where you have to rotate and orbit to the other side where the dismount is. The sixth obstacle is the warped wall. It's nothing new. You gotta run up the concave wall and grab the bar and pull yourself up. The seventh obstacle is the spinning bridge, but this season it has an alternation of balls and coins, but the last coin has an opening hole in the middle of it. Now the final obstacle of stage 1 is the Lumberjack Climb. You must swing onto the rope to the landing pad, then you must go across 3 sets of Lumberjack Climbs, where the second will shift from left to right. Once you get up this obstacle, then you will be able to hit the buzzer. If you complete every single obstacle on stage 1 with time remaining and you hit the buzzer, then you move on to stage 2. Otherwise, you're going home. First up on the course is Robloxian 7206099. I believe he's new to Roblox Ninja Warrior.
Blood had to
New
blur the
Alpha
shirt.
Ninja Warrior, so let's just see how he does. So far, he has not started, even though the countdown has gone off. But remember, your time does not start until you actually get on the course, so it's alright. But now we're started, and it looks like he just jumped too soon on
Blood had to
second
blur the
pillar
shirt.
on the momentum control, and he is down in the water, but maybe we'll see him next season. Next up is Jake Jr. 1614 wearing the Doge outfit. We've seen it every season. Will he be able to rough to the buzzer? That's the question.
I have a good shot. I'm gonna have like a low number.
Never competed in a Ninja Warrior comp himself either. Definitely not Alpha Ninja Warrior. So let's see if he does well. He's off on the course and he's going. And he does the same thing as Robloxian. He just jumps too early on that second pillar. And it's taken out the first two competitors so far. Next up is Stop Rejecting Me, Please. I mean, we didn't reject him onto this course. Let's see if the course will reject him or not.
Correct. Cringe.
He's wearing a bacon hair.
That's an alt.
The most common Roblox outfit, but another unknown competitor. He could be a rising
It seems like an alt.
He's the first one through the pillars, but he still has to get around this wall, and he has done it. He's the first person onto the spin cycle. This requires a lot of momentum and control, and he goes down. He just didn't get a far enough swing to make it, and so far it only looks like the only thing rejecting him today is the spin cycle. Next up is Manga Cat 2590. Once again,
I'm not.
to Alpha Ninja Warrior. She has a pretty basic avatar, but except looks like a halo ring on her head and some wings on her back.
The avatar though.
She had a pretty slow start, but it didn't matter. She couldn't get the jump.
But dude, all you guys suck.
Momentum control, and her wings will fly her straight to the sidelines. Next up, trying his luck is the Ninja Logan 1014. He has the common meme on his back. I don't know what it's called, but I've definitely seen the meme before. And I'm pretty sure he's really excited to run. He's competed in a lot of the practice competitions. Don't really know him for doing exceptionally well, but that could all change today. And we're about to get this started. Nice start. He's on the momentum control. So far, very nice control. Blazed through that with no hesitation. Now he's onto the spin cycle. Taking him a few swings to get that force and momentum, but he's getting it. And he goes for it and barely falls short of that.
This is cringe so far.
I thought he had it, but all he has is a nice drink at the pool. Next
this is cringe so far.
6, and look at that. They're wearing the Alpha Ninja Warrior
Oh,
merch.
shut up.
You can go get some for yourself. It's only 5 Robux. The group link is in the description.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's actually really cool. First person this season. You see on the back, are you ready for the challenge? Is he up for the challenge?
Stop advertising. Stop.
Nice. Taking a little bit of time, but not bad. Now Kawaji's on to the spin cycle. So far, no one has gotten to the second ring yet. Will Kawaji be the first? And that is a no. And it looks like he is up for the challenge, but he cannot handle the challenge as this course is...
That made no sense.
Now next up is Waffles
Finally.
T12. Personally, I love Waffles. I'm assuming this guy does too, but he has some drippy Adidas shoes. I can't tell what type of vest that is. Maybe Versace, but I don't know my clothing line, so you can't ask me that question. But he's on to the momentum control, and it looks like he just second guessed himself. He was about ahead for the second pillar. He's on to the momentum control, and it looks like he was about ahead for the second pillar. Go back for some reason. And he says he doesn't even know what happened. Let me tell you, you're out. Next up is Roblox Awesome 90. He told me before he ran
Wow.
that he was very excited to compete, and I can kind of tell actually. He has a big smile on his face. Looks like he's been waiting forward to this competition for a while. To be fair, when 5,000 Robux are on the line, I bet people get pretty excited. There's fans in the background dancing for
I
him.
think it's have enough music in the background.
He's on to the momentum control. He almost lost all the momentum, but now he's on the tire, and when he got off of the first tire, he was just too low to get to the
Dude, how long is
Looks
this?
like he's trying to continue the course, but it doesn't matter. He was already eliminated. Coming up!
But season 3 is gonna be my only
Oh,
hope
sure,
redemption
no.
after falling in season 1 and 2.
Does the John Ninja have what it takes to get past the first stage? And later tonight, the YouTuber Mixeltoe is returning to RNW after a few-year hiatus. How will he do after this on Alpha Ninja Warrior?
I'm not gonna lie, this is cringe so far, no offense.
While we were away, 7 more people took on stage 1.
It's legit A&W style! This is not, what?
And every single competitor failed on the first obstacle. So far, 15 competitors have run, but none of them have even made it past the second obstacle. Let's see if our next competitor, the John Ninja, can do it. He did compete on Alpha Ninja Warrior Seasons 1 and 2 as Nader568.
That was the Palm Wonderful Healthy Run of
This
the
season,
Night.
he's looking for way more.
Hey guys, as you know, it's me, John, right? Basically, in season 1, I literally failed 1.1. And season 2,
Oh yeah, I forgot,
redemption
there's 150 competitors
because
apparently.
I cleared 1.1, but then I shockingly fell 1.1. But season 3 is gonna be my only hope to get my redemption after falling in season 1 and 2. And
Blood is out of breath.
I'll try to get Mount Midoriyama and be the first
Bro
champion.
cannot breathe.
In order to do that, I have to keep up with my balance as I'm doing on stage 1 with the 5th obstacle. And this obstacle could be pretty tricky because you have to balance. The last thing I would like to say is a good luck and just get out there and have fun, and hopefully you guys do as good as me and try to get redemption like from last season. In Alpha, I hope you see my competitor profile, and I took 5 hours to do this. Thank you.
Well, I think he would be happy to know that we did take his competitor profile, and now he's on to the course. Like what he said, he's trying to do better this season, so maybe he can make the improvement. And look at that, right through momentum control. Now he's on to the spin cycle. No one has beaten this obstacle today. Will he be the first? He's on to the second, now the dismount, and he got it. He's the first one onto back and forth. Remember, this first swing has a forward push, and the second one has a backwards push, so you need to know the technique. And he got the first one. Now he's on to the second one, taking a little bit of time to get a swing. And he's having a little bit of trouble. He just cannot get the right amount of momentum.
Blood practice so
Every time he
much.
builds up momentum, he instantly kills it. With under a minute on the clock, he is running out of time fast.
You're gonna go for
the
it.
dismount. No, I think he changed his mind, but he is struggling on this swing right here. He cannot figure out how to make it move. What is he going to do? He's going for it, and he's down. It looks like John just didn't have enough swing to make it to the dismount, and we'll see him next year, but he did do better than Season 1 and 2.
Yeah, okay.
On the course is Ninja Boy 4000. He's wearing my official merch that you can buy from the Alpha VR 370 fan club. That link is also in the description. And he also competed on both seasons of Alpha Ninja Warrior previously. But last season, he did fail the first obstacle. So I'm pretty sure he's looking to redeem himself from that. So let's see if he'll be able to today. Remember, only one person has even gotten to the third obstacle. I think that shows how difficult this first stage will be for our competitors. Took a little bit to start, but he's off. Yes, that's what you have to do. You have to use the momentum from the tires to get the distance. Now he's on to the spin cycle. He's getting a good swing. And he's down. He jumped on the spin cycle when it was up in the air, so he got more height than distance. But hopefully we'll see him next season. Next up is Dylan Suo 3.
18 runs and I still haven't seen someone good.
Warrior, so we don't know how.
Makes sense.
I don't think he's actually ever competed in a Ninja Warrior competition before either. So that's going to be interesting to watch. Goes about to get started, and he's off. Now he's on the pillars. He lost all of the momentum. When he grabbed the second one, he killed all of his speed. So it was nearly impossible to try to get to the third pillar. Next up is a competitor returning to RNW after a few years. It is Mistletoe is back. It's in his name. A couple years ago, he used to own his own competition. I'm pretty sure it was called Mistletoe Ninja Warrior. I might even be pronouncing his name incorrectly, but to be honest, I have no idea how you pronounce it. But all I know is that he is here to compete. He's been gone for a few years. Let's see if there's any rust left. But he made it through the pillars. Now the tires, you see, he's gained some good speed. And he got it with ease, and now he's onto the spin cycle. Okay, he's getting huge fast pushes, and it works. He's on to back and forth. Oh, he's not resetting the obstacle. What is he doing? This is going to make the swing a lot harder. And it looks like if he had reset the obstacle, and it looks like he knows. He is not happy. He left in disappointment. Maybe next season, buddy. Next up is Brando4433. He's also competed on both seasons of Alpha Ninja Warrior. Let's see how he does today. He looks visibly terrified, and he also told me before he ran that he was pretty scared of this competition. But he still wants to do well. Well, I wouldn't say scared, but he was definitely nervous. He did not want to fall early on this course. Let's see if he will fall early. We've seen a lot of people fall in momentum control. But
I mainly just want to watch my run.
Spin cycle. So far, huge swings. And he got it. Now the dismount, and he got that too. It's on the back and forth. So far, we have not seen a person pass this today. He's taking his time to get a good swing, and now he's onto the backward swing. He's getting a lot of momentum. That's good, and he got it. And now he's onto the jumping spider, and he got the mount. It's probably the trickiest part of this obstacle. Now he's moving through the ledges. Now the slippery ledge, and he's jumping, and he killed all of his momentum. I feel like if he just went for the dismount, he would have gotten it. But it looks like he's trying to keep running, but it does not matter. He already failed on the jumping spider. Next up is Void_1X. Also a rookie to Alpha Ninja Warrior. Pretty nice zebra looking hat though. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know how this person will do. Never seen him compete on anything. but I'm pretty sure they're happy to be here. I need that zebra hat though. I need one for myself. I need to know where I can find that. But anyways, they're on the momentum control. And Void got it with ease, and now Void is onto the spin cycle. Having a little bit of trouble, almost lost it, but saved it. Man, you talk about close. But now Void barely makes it to the back and forth. Man, I'm pretty sure he does not want to triple like that, but Void just got too much fling, and Void is trying to try again, but it does not matter. Now next up is Anthony Davis 387. The question is he good at Ninja Warrior, and will he get
You guys
injured
saw
on the
nothing.
course? No, that's just a joke. But it looks like this guy is a basketball fan, maybe, perhaps. But let's see if that will come into play for Ninja Warrior. He's jumping for joy. I can tell that he's pretty excited to compete. I mean, if 5,000 Robux were on the line for you, would you compete? Probably. And he wants to get an early start to this course. How ambitious. And he's just blazing through the momentum control. But how will he do on the spin cycle? Having a hard time getting momentum and a push. And he just falls off of the obstacle. And it looks like Anthony Davis will have to exit in a wheelchair. Now next up is OKKO Time to Win. Now the question is it time to win? And will he win? Out of all 150 competitors, he is the only person whose username starts with the letter O. The only one. So if your username or name starts with the letter O, you better be rooting for this guy. He also has a YouTube channel called K-Masked, which seems pretty cool. I have a YouTube channel, that's cool. Oh, he's waving to the audience. Let's go. He's about to get this started. He said it's time to win, so let's see him win. But first, if he wants to win, he has to get past stage 1. Nice. Now he's on to the spin cycle. Okay. Taking a little bit of time. You gotta remember, this is a time course, and he barely has a push at all, and he just went for it. And it looks like this YouTuber just got deleted. Coming up!
I'm nervous about every single obstacle because I know I can beat them and I know I can follow them.
Wubsy AUTTP takes his shot at the course. And later in the episode, James Mohawk tries to get his redemption on the competition. Will he be able to complete the first stage? Find out after this on Alpha Ninja Warrior. While we were away, best friends Disclive Cool Kid and Ashlyn Zach took on the course. Disclive is a returning competitor, but Ashlyn is a rookie. Disclive failed the spin cycle, while Ashlyn Zach failed momentum control. Navy Sheep also tried the course, but he couldn't get past the momentum control either. The Mad Dasher 52 did get past the momentum control, but he could not get past back and forth. Ultra E31 could not get past the momentum control. And finally, Eisenberg and the returning competitor DoogieFan14 both failed at the spin cycle. Next up is a competitor who had to come a long way for this competition. This is AKK Clutch, and he is from the state of Alaska. He actually has a YouTube channel where he does at IRL Ninja Warrior obstacles. One day he wants to compete in Ninja Warrior competitions and compete on American Ninja Warrior. So let's see if he can do that. He's telling the crowd, let's do this. And he's on to the momentum control. Very nice. He is actually going at a pretty quick pace.
I might stop streaming, dude. This is boring as
Seen
hell.
so many people fall on this obstacle. It's taking him a long time to get a push. He's taking a lot of swings, but it looks like it's worth it. And now he's on the back and forth. Oh, and it looks like he just slipped.
How do you feel that? How do you feel that badly?
I don't really know what happened there.
How do you feel that badly? Dude, I actually want some tips on that, dude. How do you feel that badly?
He did better than last season. Now up on the course is Sparky Games. He is actually related to Alpha Ninja Warrior himself. So he's
I am legit by the end of the stream.
And it looks like he is lightning. He has lightning sunglasses and he has a lightning bolt shirt. So let's see if he can bolt his way through stage 1. You gotta remember, stage 1 is all about speed. So going as fast as you can without rushing is crucial. But he's dancing. He's ready to have some fun on the course. So far, very nice through momentum control. Let's see how he does on spin cycle. Okay, he's getting some big swings. Nice. And he's on to back and forth. We just saw AKK Clutch 11 fall on this obstacle. Even if you're a returning competitor, the course is still just as difficult. But Sparky is flying on these swings. Can he get it? He's taking a lot of swings, but it's worth it. He's the second person on Jumping Spider today. See, he's on the ledges.
Nope.
Oh, and it looks like he didn't line himself up to go on the other wall. And that is going to cost him his season. But for a rookie, that is not a bad run at all. Walking onto the course is K-Fly 100. He's actually competed on a lot of competitions in the Roblox Ninja Warrior community. He's kind of a controversial figure, but whether you like him or not, he's here today, and let's just see how he does. I don't think he's competed on Alpha Ninja Warrior. Not yet. So if he hasn't, today's his debut run. And he's off. The timer started. He's on momentum control. He's going through this. Oh man, very nice. Very fast approach, and he went right into the spin cycle. No hesitation at all. Oh, I didn't think he was going to get that, but he did, and now he's on to back and forth. So far going very fast through the course. That is a smart approach. As long as you don't make a tiny mess up and fail the entire course, you're fine. Because that's the one risk with going fast. Oh, he's tripping up a little. But it looks like he's getting it back. But yeah, the one thing with going fast is making a tiny slip up and you are done. But right now he's onto the jumping spider. So far no one has beaten it. And he's the first person onto the pillar circle with less than a minute left on the clock. He has to go a little bit fast. Now the board, you have to time the rotation, and he could not do that. He was partially blocked by the wall, barely fails. Next up is Wubsy AUTTP, and he's saying Cincinnati Cheetah for the win because that is his National Ninja League team on Roblox. And he is excited to be here today, and he's here to prove to you why he can beat it all. Right now, Wubsy, okay, he's going a bit slow. He's lining up his jump every time, but he's also pretty low, and Wubsy gets into the water. They both failed on quintuple steps again. Let's see if Wubsy can make it past. He's holding so he can do well, and he fails too early. Our first competitor to get here, he's doing not too bad, but he's on the outer part of the ring, which will disqualify him. Low on the steps, so he made it, and he overcame the quintuple steps this season. Now he's onto the propeller swing, but he
Hello there fellas, my name is Wobsy82DP here, and this is my comparative profile for Alpha Ninja Warrior Season 3. I got pretty excited that I moved on to semi-finals in Season 1 and Season 2. Okay, better at these two. And I got better at both qualifiers and semi-finals, getting 8th and...
Oh, it's good. I'm gonna stop streaming, dude. I'm bored as hell.